Word to me, every time I go somewhere, every time I'm outside or something, people always ask me, yo, bro, what happened to the dope game? What happened to the show? This, that, and the other. Nothing really happened to the dope game. It's just that, and this is just an update to all my subscribers and people. This is just an update. Nothing happened to the dope game too crazy. It's just that we all couldn't work together on the same page. You feel me? Like, it was hard. That shit just turned into a whole. Think about it. Think about it. I thought of that shit like on a Wednesday, and on like let's just say Friday we started recording. It was quick thinking. We put it together. We had the camera. We had the necessities. We put all that shit together, and we made a good show. Like it was good. But to me, I looked back at it and I was bored. I didn't like every. It was certain things that I didn't like about it, like long exhausting scenes, and it was just a lot of things that I was just not really not too happy about. So if y'all want to see us redo something like this, I want to see y'all hit that like button, tear that like button up, and let me know. Comment, let me know what y'all want to see. I'm gonna create a bunch of content for this channel, a bunch of things for this channel. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. But at the end of the day, getting a show together, you got so many different people, so many different castmates, all that shit. That shit is difficult. It's not easy. It's hard. And another thing is, since I use Chink's music, that right there is another reason why it's definitely hard. Because remember, his music is copywritten, so I'm using his music, and at the same time, basically, I'm getting flagged on the video, flagged. I don't make no money from the dope game. I mean, not a dime. And then his peoples, they make the money. It says three kings or something like that. They make the money. I'm not mad that they make the money. I would like, they getting a little money out of my pocket just because I wanted to make Chink's legacy continue. You feel me? But as a fan, as a fan of him and Stack Bundles. And then me and a lot of the castmates, like for instance, me and BX, we don't see eye to eye. We grown men, so it's no disrespect towards them. I just don't, we just don't have the same energy we had towards each other. And the chemistry of the dope game was those first episodes, which was very like pivotal because it's like the first episodes is what created the show to be as dope as it could be. You know what I mean? Hold on. I got on this shirt. It's Rockstar Clothing. That's my little clothing joint. And y'all could get the same shirt if y'all want to support me. It's my hair all shedding on it. But yeah, y'all could get the same and more. I'm gonna start putting it out. I'm gonna start, you'll see my podcast, a couple of reaction videos I may do to some of my friends or castmates from the dope game. They rap. The guys that rap, I'll take their videos. The guys in the hood, I'll react to their videos. You'll see stuff like that, and it'll be straight, real feelings and emotions and stuff. It's gonna be fun. But I also had a show. It was called Beauty and a Badge. That one was under works. It's hard to get a lot of people together because everybody put it like this. I create a scene. I got these certain characters in the scene. Now this character is at work till 2 o'clock. This character is at work till 6. I can't get them together, and I'm only free between 3 and 4. You feel me? Like put it like that. It's just difficult. I'm like, yo, we gonna film on the third. And now on the third, niggas got shit to do and this, that, and the other. So that's the main thing. And I also didn't like the fact that some of the characters, if they had something to say, like they wouldn't tell me. They'll say it to other characters and other characters to tell me and stuff like that. Remember, if a character dies in the show, gets killed or something like that, taken off the show, it's only because that's the storyline. You could always be a part of something else we creating if that's something that you felt that it was very passionate to you. You know what I mean? Like, I done got unfollowed because a character died. And it's by the character. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the scenes we just was freestyling. Like, me and BX right here, we was just freestyling the whole scene. Like, it was just fun. You know what I mean? Like, we got everybody together. Everybody in the first episode is everybody that I thought of, and I was like, yo, let's get everybody together. As you can see, that was the first scene. And then you go on, you got the second scene, put the young boys in there, because we wanted to make diversity where young kids could see the show and they could relate. That's why I wanted to put kids in it. I had a problem with kids' parents because of the guns and the references and stuff like that. But it's the hood, and I was trying to depict the same thing that goes on in the hood. I don't know what was the problem. But, then we had, the gang came through, you know what I mean? Different, different diverse feelings where it's non-gang members, gang members, you know, people that just came out of jail. I gave everybody a chance. You know, we freestyled these scenes, had a real bottle of Henny and stuff. You know, I felt like some of the camera work was pretty dope. You know, some of the ideas that was made up was pretty dope. The first episode is very pivotal to me because I feel like everybody that's in it created the energy of the show. And I wanted to put a lot of my people on, people that did things and wasn't getting like the recognition that they could get. I didn't know that when I woke up the next morning that the Dope Game was gonna be like I had 0 subscribers, and then I dropped episode 1 of the Dope Game. When I woke up the next morning, I had like 400. Then the next morning, I had like 6, and then it would go to 7, and it was just going up. And I was like, oh shit, people really like this. So I know people want to see a good show with great content, with shorter scenes and to the point, and then you could connect every episode, you know, where the camera work is good and the microphones where you don't hear the wind blowing in it. So I just wanted to create something that's completely different from this. And I won't be able to go on with the Dope Game for the simple fact that I can't use the entrance music. The shit was inspired by Chinks. Every song that he basically had in the first season, I made an episode around the song. You know what I mean? Just think about it. Just watch the first season and you'll see there was an episode around each song. But since his music is copywritten, there's no way that I can use that. You know what I mean? So I got Stu G's in here, who's great. He helped me create the show at times. Gave me a few pointers, a few good ideas. Shout out to Rich. He helped out with the acting. People that you've seen in every episode was very dedicated and really wanted to be there, and they would call me and say, yo, what's up with the show? Why we ain't recording? Why we ain't? So you know what I mean? Like, and then when we lost certain characters, like pivotal characters, like when we lost Nikki, it became a little bit more. I can't stand these ads. It became a little bit more different because it's like she was a lot of people's favorite character. And people really was asking me like, what happened to Nikki? What happened to Nikki? And it's basically everything. You could say a lot of the things was my fault because I was just not being professional at the time and not taking things. You know, I wasn't being you know, when you get something and you like in the hood when we get a call when we 16. It's like, yo, we got a call, man. Like you feel like this. A white kid feels like he's gonna get a call when he turns 16. So, you feel me? I was almost like a white kid that felt like I deserved this already. You feel me? And I didn't take advantage of how, you know, I could have made the Dope Game way bigger than what it was. And the funny thing is, once you have the talent to do something, or you have the creative process, or you have the mind to make things go, you can make things go again. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm going to not bounce off this right here or try to capitalize on what I did with this. I'm definitely gonna make sure I entertain these people and make sure I keep them focused on what I'm doing and not disappear out the light too long like I did before. I stopped because it's like you gotta get your mind right and get your mind together and figure out what's your next move. You know what I mean? But long story short, the Dope Game is no longer the Dope Game, and it can't be without the characters. There's a lot of differences and a lot of people don't understand things the way I do it, and I don't understand things the way they do it, and it's just a mutual love with all cast members. It's like there's no hate, there's no disrespect. If you like a cast member and think they cool, they go by their names on the show. They go by their names. So if you're looking for a cast member, you're trying to find them on Instagram because you like their song or you like their personality or whatever, you could find all of them by their names because we wanted to make sure people had their names instead of putting other things. You know what I mean? But it's your boy 70, the rock star forever. You know what I mean? Always a rock star. Rockstar Films is what it is. Rockstar Films is what it will be. Rockstar Clothing is what it is too. Y'all could also mess with me on these shirts. You heard? Rockstar Clothing. Look how smooth this is. Throw this together with your Concords. You can wear Concords with this. And then, woo! Rock, I'm out.